When I bought my 5-acre property 10 years ago, it included a small barn and a peaceful fishing pond that had been there since the 1960s. It was one of the main reasons I chose the land, secluded, quiet, and perfect for retirement. But everything changed when a new HOA board took over last year. They had big plans to revitalize the community and apparently decided that meant absorbing any privately owned land they liked. It started with a letter. The HOA claimed that my barn and pond were historically community assets and had been erroneously deeded to my lot. They said they were rezoning the land as common space and would begin construction to restore the barn into a community center. I was stunned. I had documents proving ownership, original blueprints, and even the deed that clearly outlined my property lines. But they didn't care. A week later, they cut the lock to my barn and started gutting the inside. My fishing dock was ripped out, replaced by a gaudy sign that read Future Site of Oak Hollow Community Pavilion. When I confronted them, they claimed it was all within their legal right and warned me not to interfere. I had no choice but to hire a lawyer. The case took months to process. The HOA tried everything: fake community records, made up bylaws, and even forged meeting minutes claiming I had agreed to the transfer. But we had the real paperwork, aerial photos, tax records, and even testimonies from neighbors who remembered the barn being part of my private land long before any HOA existed. The judge didn't hold back. In court, he called the HOA's behavior a blatant abuse of power and borderline criminal trespass. He ruled in my favor on all counts and ordered the HOA to pay for all restoration costs, rebuilding the dock, repairing the barn, and returning everything to its original state within 30 days. He also fined them heavily for the unauthorized demolition and trespassing. Today, the sign is gone, the dock is rebuilt, and my barn is once again locked and secure. The HOA president resigned 2 weeks later. Turns out, several other neighbors were also dealing with property boundary issues, and my case blew the lid off a pattern of HOA overreach. Now, not only did I get back what was mine, but the entire neighborhood finally sees the HOA for what it truly is: a power-hungry board that messed with the wrong property owner.